Hello, everybody. How are you? Well, how are you today? Today is, I believe, March 18th, 2025. Now I'm going to ask Alexa what the temperature is and the weather. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, in St. James Mill, it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 77 degrees.
67 right now. Whew, I'm a mess. I just woke up. But anyway, just coming on to check in with everybody and see if everybody's doing okay. Oh my goodness. You know, there were so many tornadoes all over the place. I know this is probably getting old that I keep talking about the tornadoes, but wow. Kind of unbelievable. It really is. And I don't know what the weather's going to do, but the wind is blowing here. So it kind of puts you, and when I say you, I mean myself in general, kind of puts me in a place of panic. So many emotions going through my head. And I'm a nervous type person anyway. I have a high anxiety. But I just hope that I've just got to breathe, remember to breathe and relax. And I'm sure some of you that are watching are probably feeling the same way. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Hopefully I won't mess it up too bad. But I'm sure some of you that are watching, like I said, are feeling the same thing. Especially the ones that went through the tornado. Now I know there's a lot of weather and a lot of events going on in this country. Natural disasters, the fires in California, and all the snow we had this year, and all this, just all this crazy weather. But it kind of puts you in a state of mind of what's next, where you're saying to yourself, oh my. If you're that type of person, and I'm that type of person that worries. So, I don't ever want to have to go through a night like we did on the 14th. That was the scariest Friday night of my life. Let's check and see what's going on. I'm going to take a sip of water. But anyway, yeah, it was pure craziness. And I'm going to ask Alexa something else. Alexa, what's the extended forecast?
In St. James Mill for the next 7 days, Wednesday, 66 degrees Fahrenheit and lots of clouds and thunderstorms.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, put the volume on 10. Alexa, what's the extended forecast?
In St. James Mill for the next 7 days, Wednesday, 66 degrees Fahrenheit and lots of clouds and thunderstorms. Thursday, 51 degrees and hazy sunshine. Friday, 64 degrees and intermittent clouds. Saturday, 62 degrees and lots of clouds. Sunday, 62 degrees and showers. Monday, 62 degrees and lots of clouds. Tuesday, 59 degrees and partly sunny weather.
All right. Well, springtime. Springtime is a wonderful time of year. It's one of my favorite seasons. They're all my favorite seasons for one reason or the other. But I will have to say, living here in Missouri, now I live, as she says, St. James, which that is my mailing address, but we actually live in Rolla. We live on kind of almost on the border of St. James and Rolla here in Missouri. So we at one time, I think, were in Tornado Alley or Dixie Alley, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I guess we still are, but I don't know. So they change things. But I love the springtime, but I don't love the weather. I don't love the weather that comes along with it. I mean, I do love the weather. I do love the warm weather, and I love the beautiful flowers, and I love this, and I love that, all the spring things. But then comes the tornado warnings. And we've been safe. Well, I shouldn't use that word. We've been okay, I guess. And that's an iffy word. Up until this point. And then now I'm going to word this in ways I shouldn't. It finally hit us. Now we've evacuated for 24 years. We've had to leave for 24 years. And sometimes we didn't leave. But this time we did. And I was going to stay home. And as terrible as this sounds, we couldn't get our big puppy in the car. She is just a huge puppy, 80 pounds. We couldn't get her in the car. And I was going to stay with her. And I hate to think of, and I was worried about her the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh. We go to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house. I was worried about her the whole time. And then those thoughts come into my mind, like, what would have happened if I would have stayed with her? If I would have stayed with her, and she was fine. She was fine when her husband got back here to the house. She was totally fine. She's not afraid of storms like the other dogs. But oh my goodness. Yeah, he came to the door and he said he came in and she just comes in like happy-go-lucky, like, what's going on, Dad? You know, what's up? You know? But anyway, please, when you hear those sirens, and I feel so bad for the lives that were lost and the people that were injured, but it could have been worse. I don't think there was any loss of life here where I am in Phelps County. I think there were, correct me if I'm wrong, 12, 13, I don't know, lives lost here in Missouri. And I don't know the totals. Let me turn the television on. Over the all the states that were affected. And make sure that's on. Can't tell. Maybe I can see something here on television. Okay. We are seeing something here. Make sure I turn the volume down. Anyway, I've got it up on okay, this is breaking news, Savannah and Joe. Let's see. They'll tell us how many. And if you guys know how many, even if I find out how many lives were lost, go ahead and comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you will. If you don't mind hearing an old lady banter on. Sorry. But let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in the world, isn't there? Let's see. Let's go to another. Uh-oh. Ryan Hall. Or that's Max Velocity. He says, this winter storm is becoming a bigger problem. So, apparently, we are going to have a winter storm. Goodness gracious. This is the storm that keeps on giving. Now where they're showing Bakersfield, Missouri, and that was an EF3. I believe ours was an EF2. What was the number, the rating for where you guys are? But I believe it was EF2. And I wish I had some pictures to show you of Rolla, Missouri, but I did make a video on that with some, but you can go in there and see them. But in closing, I just want to say, please, and I mean please, when you hear those sirens, don't just sit there. This weather is just getting crazier and crazier as time goes by. It's not a storm where you can just hear a siren, and that's the way we did. Sometimes we evacuated and sometimes we didn't. Sometimes we hear the sirens go off, we'd look outside and we'd say, oh, there's nothing happening. And it didn't, just high winds and a little bit of tree damage and stuff like that. But please, when you hear a siren, get to a safe place. And you know all those, that, I won't go into that. Or maybe I will, I don't know. Go to the basement if you have one. Go to the, what is it they say, in the safest place, the most structurally sound place in your home. But if you're in a mobile home, get out. And we are in a mobile home. Get out and go somewhere. If you have to, jump in a ditch. And I'm no professional, and I don't pretend to be one on YouTube, but just saying. But that was on my mind today, so I thought I'd make a little video. All right, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And keep watching, because I have a lot to say sometimes. All right. From this pink old-haired granny, old pink-haired granny, I'll talk to you next time. And I love you all, and God bless, and stay safe. All right. Bye for now.